For our national anthem. Remain standing for the student-initiated invocation delivered by Catherine Meilenberg, a PhD candidate in pharmaceutical sciences in this year's graduating class.
Hello, everyone. UNMC is a home for graduate students from over 40 different countries, which has given us the opportunity to learn from each other. Now, our family, friends, faculty, and administrators have come together to celebrate our accomplishments. The accolades earned and the degrees conferred as a result of hours spent on collecting data or in the lab, stressful evenings spent preparing applications, panic-filled nights rehearsing a presentation, early mornings spent analyzing data hoping for statistical significance, and countless days spent hunched over a computer, reading, writing, and revising manuscripts. This day is a culmination of our years of hard work and diligence. As we gather, recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, faith, traditions, but honoring our unity and gratitude. Let us take a moment to thank those who supported us along this incredible journey. We are thankful for our family and friends who have shown unconditional support and encouragement. To our mentors, professors, collaborators, we are so thankful for your skillfully imparted instruction and training to help us become better scientists and researchers. Last but not least, we are grateful for our colleagues who joined us on this journey and countlessly offered a sympathetic ear in our scientific struggles. Our accomplishments as graduates belong not only to us, but to those around us as well. As we gather here today, we ask for a blessing to fall upon those with ears to hear, eyes to see, hearts to care, and minds to understand. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. You may be seated. Welcome to the December 2024 University of Nebraska Medical Center Graduate Studies Convocation Ceremony. I'm Kendra Schmid, Interim Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Interim Dean of Graduate Studies at UNMC. Today, as we honor the achievements and perseverance of our graduates, we also recognize the contributions and support from all of you who have helped the graduates reach this milestone. We're delighted that you could join us today for this celebratory event. Joining me here on stage are several faculty and student leaders of UNMC Graduate Studies, as well as special guests. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Deli Davies, Interim Chancellor of UNMC and today's keynote speaker. Dr. Ken Bales, Vice Chancellor of Research at UNMC. Elizabeth O'Connor, District 4 Representative to the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Dr. Karen Gould, Professor of Genetics, Cell Biology, and Anatomy, and Interim Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Jordan Rowley, Associate Professor of Genetics, Cell Biology, and Anatomy, and Director of the IGPBS Bioinformatics and Systems Biology Subplan. Evie Airhorn, a PhD candidate in IGPBS Cancer Research and President of the Graduate Student Association. Dr. Sharon Medcalf, Associate Professor of Epidemiology and Program Director of the Health Practice and Medical Education Subplan of the MSIA program. She's one of today's marshals. And Dr. Laura Bielek, Professor, Department of Health and Rehabilitation Services and Program Director of the MSIA graduate program. She is also serving as one of today's marshals. The other members of the platform party are the individuals who mentored our graduate students, and each will be introduced as they participate in the proceedings. Thank you all for joining us today. We will now hear a message from the President of the Graduate Student Studies Engagement Council of the UNMC Alumni Association, Dr. Nick Wojtynek, an alumnus of the Cancer Research Graduate Program.
Good evening. It is my absolute pleasure to congratulate each and every one of you on this incredible accomplishment. My name is Nick Wojtynek. I'm currently working at Verisym Oncology, a biotech company based in the Boston area. While I take pride in the current work that Verisym is doing for cancer patients, I'm even more proud to call myself an alumnus of UNMC, having graduated with a PhD in cancer research from 2020. I was in your shoes only a couple of years ago, and I remember being caught up in the whirlwind of dissertation defense, graduation, and searching for my first job. It certainly is an exciting time in your life right now, but it is very important to remember to take a step back and reflect on all of the accomplishments you have achieved so far. In addition to my role at Verisym, I'm currently serving as the president of the Graduate Studies Engagement Council of the UNMC Alumni Association. On behalf of the council, I would like to formally congratulate you on reaching the end of your difficult but rewarding journey through graduate school at UNMC. You have finally reached the light at the end of the tunnel, and we hope that you look upon your time at UNMC fondly. This is likely the biggest achievement of your life thus far. It puts you among the highest educated individuals in the world. You are graduating from a world-class medical center and research institution where you share the hallways with some of the brightest minds the world has to offer. It is important to take a moment to pause and reflect on all that you have accomplished since you have stepped through the doors of UNMC during orientation. Additionally, it is equally as important to recognize everybody that has supported you over these last couple of years, including your lab mates, mentors, classmates, friends, and most importantly, your families and loved ones. As the cliche goes, it truly takes a village. Although this day marks the end of your journeys as graduate students, it also marks the beginning of your long and impactful careers. Whether you go on to developing breakthrough medical treatments, educating the next generation of scientists and physicians, or improving the understanding of science, we are very much looking forward to witnessing the impact you leave upon this world. You will be part of the leading edge of science, pushing humanity forward and making the world a better place. In becoming alumni of UNMC, you are now joining an impressive network of professionals that work in a diverse set of careers. As you take your first steps into life after graduation, the UNMC Alumni Association would like to be there with you, supporting you throughout your journeys. We encourage you to stay connected with your classmates, the Graduate Studies program, and UNMC. We also invite you to join our online community, Alumni Connections, if you have not done so already. This will be your way to keep up with your classmates and give back to the students who will come after you. If you would like to be involved with the community, please reach out. We are here to work with you. As alumni, you are an integral part of what makes UNMC great. Thank you for the opportunity to share this amazing moment. Congratulations to you the UNMC Graduate Studies Class of 2023.
Thank you to Nick for recording that message. So the goal of this conversation ceremony is to honor and celebrate the achievements of our graduating students. These exceptional students will go on to distinguished careers in research, teaching, service, advocacy, and other fields. To begin this process, Dr. Jordan Rowley will introduce the Student Award recipients. Evie Airhorn, President of the Graduate Student Association, will assist with the award presentation.
The UNMC Graduate Studies Service Learning and Professional Development Badge Program allows graduate students to document time spent in important career and professional development activities outside the classroom, and to reflect on the contribution of these activities to the learning and professional growth. UNMC offers 4 levels of recognition, bronze through platinum, with each increasing level requiring more service learning or professional development activities. One of our December graduates present today has earned the gold level of recognition, which represents completion of at least 150 badge hours. When I call your name, please join us on the stage to be recognized. Wafa Aldafury. Wafa earned the gold badge for her leadership in student organizations and involvement in activities to support her program, peers, and community. For example, Wafa was a co-founder and vice president of the Muslim Student Association at UNMC and helped get that student organization off to a strong start. She also served as the outreach chair for the Graduate Student Association, the graduate student representative body at UNMC, coordinating student participation in service learning events such as the Keep Omaha Beautiful Clean Water Challenge. Wafa was also an active member of the American Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists student chapter at UNMC, serving as the president of the chapter for 1 year. As a certified yoga and mindfulness instructor, Wafa also collaborated with the Leon S. McGugan Health Sciences Library, Counseling and Psychological Services, Campus Wellness, and Nebraska Medicine Spiritual Care Services to offer a series of meditation and mindfulness sessions for UNMC students, faculty, and staff. We congratulate Wafa for her leadership and engagement and for earning the Gold Service Badge. UNMC Graduate Studies honors students who have received national or international recognition by designating them graduate students of distinction, and their accomplishments are highlighted on our website. Among the select group of students who have earned this distinction are 5 members of this graduating class who are here today. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. Waylon I. Waylon is a PhD candidate in IGPBS, Integrative Physiology and Molecular Medicine, and was the recipient of a 2-year American Heart Association Predoctoral Fellowship Award. This fellowship was awarded based on his research investigating how alcohol affects the heart through a pathway controlled by the thromboxane prostanoid receptor. When this receptor is activated by alcohol, it can lead to heart problems by causing fat to build up in heart cells and by damaging the mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of the cells. By uncovering how alcohol leads to heart disease, Waylon's research may help to develop strategies to protect the heart from the harmful effects of alcohol. Based on receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Waylon was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Rebecca Drakowski. Rebecca is a PhD candidate in MSIA patient-oriented research, was awarded a 5-year Ruth L. Christensen National Research Service Award, individual predoctoral fellowship from the National Institutes of Health, the National Institute on Minority Health and Health Disparities. This award was based on Rebecca's research project focused on determining how social health programming for teenagers can empower communities across the United States to become barriers to health and reduce heart disease during adulthood. This research includes a focus on prevention of heart disease during pregnancy, which is the leading cause of pregnancy-related death in the U.S. Based on receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Rebecca was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Kajal Kamra. Kajal, a PhD candidate in IGPBS, Integrative Physiology and Molecular Medicine, was the recipient of a 2-year American Heart Association Predoctoral Fellowship Award. Kajal's research investigates how lung spinal nerves help control breathing after acute lung injury, a condition that occurs when the small blood vessels in the lungs are damaged, causing inflammation and fluid buildup in the lungs. She also studied this process in patients with heart disease who are more likely to suffer from acute lung injury. Understanding this mechanism could lead to new treatments that improve outcomes for people with cardiopulmonary diseases. Based on receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Kajal was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Itadal Reslain. Itadal is a PhD candidate in IGPBS, Infectious Disease, Immunology, and Pathology, and received a 2-year American Heart Association Predoctoral Fellowship Award. Itadal's research investigates how the bacteria Staphylococcus aureus adapts to survive in different environments within the human body, focusing on this pathogen's ability to persist in the kidneys by altering its own metabolic pathways to synthesize the nutrient arginine. Understanding these metabolic pathways is crucial for developing new treatments to combat chronic infections caused by Staph aureus, the bacteria most frequently responsible for causing infections in humans. Based on the receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Itadal was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Schmidt back to the podium.
Congratulations to our award recipients. Of course, each graduate deserves congratulations for earning their degree, as well as recognition for their accomplishments. As we prepare to celebrate these accomplishments, we are delighted to have Dr. Dudley Davies as the keynote speaker for today's ceremony. A renowned academic leader, researcher, professor, and pediatrician, Dr. Davies is dedicated to transforming health science education. He currently serves as the interim chancellor for UNMC. Prior to joining UNMC, Dr. Davies served as a professor and chair of the Michigan State University College of Human Medicine, Pediatrics and Human Development Department. Before that, he was the director of the Child Health Research Unit at Alberta Children's Hospital in Calgary, Canada, and the Child Health Research Institute at the University of Calgary. Dr. Davies is specially trained in pediatrics and pediatric infectious diseases, and his research interests lie in infectious diseases, especially perinatal infections caused by Group A and Group B streptococcus. His work was seminal in establishing the population-based rates, epidemiologic risk factors, serotypes, and major virulence factors in Canada, setting the stage for future introduction of effective vaccines. He's received numerous prestigious awards for teaching, research, mentorship, and community service, has more than 250 peer-reviewed publications, and was named as one of the top 2% researchers in his field. Dr. Davies currently serves as the interim chancellor of UNMC, but we all know him better for his 12 years as Dean of Graduate Studies. In this role, he worked tirelessly to improve the experience of graduate students, championing initiatives that inspired personal and professional growth and fostering a welcoming and dynamic environment at UNMC where every student is empowered to reach their full potential. Under Dr. Davies' leadership, we have more than doubled our number of graduate programs and nearly doubled our student body. We've gone from 1 training grant to 8, and our students, who you just heard about, have earned nearly 100 national individual fellowships. He started numerous initiatives to support graduate students and faculty, such as the Service Learning Badge Program, which you just heard about, SIMMER mentor training for faculty, creation of the Graduate Student Wellness Hub, creation of new awards and recognition, and establishing an emergency fund for students in need. He has truly created a culture in graduate studies we should all be proud of. In addition to his impressive accomplishments, and I only read about half of his bio, we know him as a person who will take time for any of us, anytime. He is a genuinely supportive and caring leader and mentor, and it is my distinct privilege and pleasure to invite Dr. Deli Davies, our former dean, to the podium as our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Dean Schmidt. It is a great honor to be with you today to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. I remember not that long ago sitting in your chair and graduating on my own journey, and I know that you've put in so much time and effort into your journey, and you actually deserve to be celebrated today. I also want to make sure that you remember to take time to thank your family members, friends, faculty, and all the staff who have sacrificed so much of their time and treasures to get you to this point. As Dr. Schmidt mentioned, just until July of this year, I had the privilege of serving as your Dean of Graduate Studies for the past 12 years. It does feel very surreal to be back here now, not as the Dean, but as the interim Chancellor. It has been an extraordinary 6 months serving in this role, and as I have traveled across the state of Nebraska, and I've been listening to the citizens and listening to so many people, Rotary clubs, hospital leaders, alumni, and former patients at Nebraska Medicine, one message is very, very clear. The citizens of Nebraska are very, very proud of their medical school, very proud of their public health college, very proud of their pharmacy school, very proud of the whole University of Nebraska Medical Center. The citizens of Nebraska are also very proud of the extraordinary care they get when they come to Nebraska Medicine. So there's a lot of, I think, for me, a reaffirmation of what I already knew was an extraordinary organization that we all belong to. You know, one of the things that I've also learned is that the citizens of Nebraska are also looking to us to help train the next generation of clinicians, of scientists, of teachers. And so today is an affirmation of that expectation that has been put up on us that we actually take very seriously. I want to thank Dean Schmidt and the leadership team of the Graduate Studies for inviting me back to this ceremony, which means a lot to me. And I'm actually delighted to be here to celebrate your remarkable accomplishments and help you launch your next stage of journey. We are here to celebrate not just a major milestone in your life, but a launching point, the moment you take flight. As you all know, or maybe not all of you know, our mission at UNMC is to lead the world in transforming lives to create a healthy future for all individuals and communities through premier educational programs, innovative research, and extraordinary patient care. So today we are celebrating your landing of one flight, the flight of your getting your master's or PhD degree, and we're also launching your next flight, which for some of you is medical school, others it is postdoctoral studies, others it is a job in industry, and for others it's a job in academia, and maybe going back to academia. Whatever your plans are, there are a few words of wisdom I would like to share with you based on my own life experiences. And I'm going to use UNMC's values, which we shorten to the acronym I TEACH. which stand for innovation, teamwork, excellence, accountability, courage, and healing, to exemplify my point. But I do want to say that I'm not going to go exactly in that order. My first message to you, graduates, is that taking flight requires courage to spread your wings and soar into the unknown. Now, this could either be a very exciting or daunting experience, but let me assure you, you are ready. You have everything you need to rise. As you move into your new role, you'll have to learn new rules, new materials, and maybe a new culture of a new organization, a new state, or perhaps even a new country, which can lead to some challenging or awkward moments. I remember vividly the first time I took flight at the mature age of 15, when I left my native country of Nigeria to complete my high school in the United Kingdom. It was an indeed daunting journey, and I had the apprehension of learning a new culture, making new friends, while also learning my studies, all the while being away from home for the first time. It did indeed take some courage, which is the C in I Teach, one of our values, to keep going, but this flight that I took was instrumental in who I am today. I want to just recall one of my very first experiences when I first got to London, and I was in a tutorial school, which meant that I was actually paired with a professor. I did all the studying on my own. I didn't have any classmates in that particular school. And I remember the physics professor teaching me about inertia and friction. This was a physics class, inertia and friction. And he talked about something that was very interesting. He talked about this thing called a puck that moved on ice, and was talking about how that puck, first of all, had to overcome inertia, and then could keep going and overcome friction after that. And he gave what I'm pretty sure he believed was a beautiful explanation. But as he went on and on about the puck, I had a big problem. I had no idea what he was talking about. I was stuck on the puck. See, I'd heard of ducks, and I've heard of rocks. A puck? I had no idea what he was talking about. As you can imagine, for those of you who are from some of the tropical countries, and I see many of you here, hockey is something you play on the field, right? With a ball, right? Not on a rink with ice and a puck. There was no Google, surprisingly, for those of you who are Gen X or Y. There was no Google to turn to, no classmates to ask, just me and my teacher. And he was looking at me, probably thinking, what the heck, does this guy not know anything? So I actually don't remember anything else about that physics class. But I do remember that bewilderment of wondering what the heck a puck was. I did overcome that hurdle, but I learned something very important. That what you have learned in your current stage will not always translate perfectly to the culture of where you're going to work next, where you're going to live next, and where you're going to play next. And I think it's an important lesson for all of you, especially those of you who are educators, to always be mindful that what you think you're explaining may or may not exactly be clear to the person you're speaking to. And for those of you who are experiencing it, always remember that your education never ends, it continues. And there'll always be new things to learn as you move into a new role, a new culture, or a new place. My second message to you today is that you're better off when you fly with others than when you fly on their own. So the T in I Teach is for teamwork. Now, Dean Schmidt mentioned a lot of things that I accomplished over the last 12 years. I want to make a very clear correction. I did not accomplish those things. We did. And I can tell that there are a lot of people who make up that we, including Dr. Schmidt and others. You need to believe in yourself, but you also need to believe in your team. Because if you do, there is no limit to how high you can soar together. And actually, that also speaks to the E in I Teach, which is for excellence. You know, you can go so far on your own, but if you truly want to excel and get to extraordinary, you go as a team. There's an African proverb that says, no matter how big one eye is, two eyes are better than one. So when I became graduate dean 12 years ago, what I did was created a shared vision, or put together an extraordinary team. And we had a goal, right? We wanted to recruit the very best students from across the nation. We wanted our students to have the skills to be used in any profession and to compete for national awards, such as many of you have received. And we wanted you to be able to get excellent jobs. And over the years, together with this extraordinary team of current and past associate and assistant deans, graduate program directors and staff, and members of our Graduate Council. The Graduate Council is the organizing group that helps manage all the graduate programs and all the things we need to do as a graduate program. We successfully transformed all the aspects of the graduate programs that you heard for your benefit. We innovated together. We planned together, and we moved together. Together, we created the umbrella program that many of you went through, rotating from lab to lab before you made your decisions, which cut down the attrition rates from our students by 66%. Together, we encouraged and incentivized many of you to have the courage to apply for national awards. And I understand now that more than 95 of our students in the last 12 years have received a national award. And many are now being trained under these 8 federally funded institutional training grants that Dean Schmidt mentioned. Together, we created the mechanisms to lure the very best of our students. You are from across the nation and around the world, including many of you who are graduating today, and built the fastest growing student body at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. So just as our graduate students team worked together to get us to where we are today and innovated, I just want to tell each and every one of you that the sky is the limit when you work as a team. When you work and do your own part as part of that team and you contribute, there's no limit to how far you can soar. My next message to you is that the only thing in life that's clear is that change will always come. So you have to learn to constantly navigate change. It is not the destination that defines your journey. It is the flight itself, the courage to rise, the resilience to navigate turbulence, and the wisdom to adapt to new currents. In the past 5 years alone, the world has totally changed. COVID redefined how we live, work, and play, and it has exposed many behavioral health and mental issues for so many people. Artificial intelligence has now become mainstream, and it is changing how we live, work, and play. AI is both your best friend and your worst enemy, and it is poised to make our life so much easier. We can do things now in seconds that would have taken us days to do, such as drafting agreements, templates, images, etc. But AI can also create havoc, and it can make disinformation and deception look so real. And moving forward, it's going to be really, really much harder to know what is true. So you have a lot more work to do in being careful in believing everything you read, everything you see, and be more ready to use the skills that you're all very well trained for, which is to investigate and make sure that everything you're seeing is actually real and enhance what you do every day. The I in IT is also for innovation. UNMC has provided all the ingredients you need for success. You are ready to take off. Your faculty, your friends, your family, your teammates have provided the opportunities for you to thrive. As you take that flight, you will also have the privilege of carrying others with you. You will be the steady hands. You will be looked for to have the compassionate hearts. And you will be the one being looked for to have curious minds that will actually help guide humanity to new heights. You have already been part of experiments that failed, and the breakthroughs that followed because you refuse to give up. These experiences have equipped you with the tools you need to face whatever lies ahead. You know, it is often in our failures that we learn the most. And the transition for excellence to extraordinary can never occur without failure. So I want you to all understand that failure is not your enemy. Success is not your friend. It is really when you misunderstand either one of them that you fall behind. You should never have your head in the sand or have your head in the clouds. You become extraordinary, not by ignoring problems, but by identifying and acknowledging the toughest hurdles you face towards your goal, even through failure, and by having the belief and courage to put your mind to overcoming the hurdles and combining it with the minds of others to tackle the most serious problems and failures you have. This is the essence of who we are at UNMC. This is the essence of who you are. You believe, you tackle, you overcome. Finally, the H in I teach is for healing. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your mental health. Do not be afraid to seek help. A lot has been invested in you, and you are needed. Do not distress yourself with suppositions of what you could be or what you could have been. You are exactly meant to be where you are at the moment. Even though it may not always seem that way, things usually work out. Remember that you cannot always connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So graduates, take up your wings, take flight. Don't worry about where you're going to land. Just go full steam ahead. You're ready. Enjoy the journey, and the destination will take care of itself. We have a great sense of pride in all of you, and we can hardly wait to see where you're going to land. I want to just leave you with the final words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So take flight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Davies. We have a special gift of appreciation for you. The next portion of our program is a special ceremonial event steeped in tradition, the hooding of each graduate. The hood is a special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievement. During the hooding ceremony, the student's mentor places the master's or doctoral hood over the head of the graduate, signifying his or her success in completing the graduate program. During this time, we will also celebrate each student's major accomplishments. I encourage you to refer to the program for a more detailed listing of each graduate's achievements. Dr. Gould will introduce the degree candidates.
It's now my pleasure to announce the master's degree candidates. Graduates, as I call your name, please join your mentor on the stage for the hooding, which will be performed with the assistance of Dr. Rowley. Vanessa Elaine Cruikshank, please come forward. Vanessa is from Edwards, Colorado, and earned a master's degree in health professions teaching and technology, advised by Tammy Webster. In Dr. Webster's absence, Dr. Custer is performing the hooding. Vanessa gave 5 presentations during her graduate training and is currently an associate professor of dental hygiene at Colorado Mountain College. Congratulations to Vanessa and the rest of our master's degree recipients who couldn't be here today. It's now my pleasure to announce the Masters of Science degree candidates. Graduates, as I call your name, please join your mentor on the stage for the hooding, which will be performed with the assistance of Dr. Rowley. Gada A. El Mahmoudi, please come forward. Gada is from Tripoli, Libya, and earned a Master of Science degree in Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease. She was under the advisement of Nora Sarvetnik. In her absence, Dr. Rowley will perform the hooding. Congratulations. Bhumika Suresh Gowda from Mumbai, India, received a Master of Science degree in Pharmaceutical Sciences, advised by Benson Adagwa and Howard Gendelman, who is performing the hooding. While a graduate student, she was a member of the American Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists Student Chapter. Congratulations, Bhumika. Adarsh Pradeep Kernar from Nashik, India, earned a Master of Science degree in Pharmaceutical Sciences, advised by Jared Garrison. Dr. Garrison is performing the hooding. Adarsh was a member of the American Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists Student Chapter. Congratulations. Mohammed Naseem Khan from New Delhi, India, received a Master of Science degree in Pharmaceutical Sciences. His master degree advisor is Dr. Svetlana Romanova, who is performing the hooding. Congratulations. Shobit Prejwell Lal from Madhya Pradesh, India, earned a Master of Science degree in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, advised by Parthasarathi Seshacharlu. Shobit had 2 publications and is working as a research technologist at UNMC here in Omaha. Congratulations. Ashley Nicole Reed from Omaha, Nebraska, received a Master of Science degree in Medical Physiology, advised by Matthew Zimmerman. Dr. Zimmerman is performing the hooding. Ashley intends to pursue a PhD in clinical psychology. Congratulations. Shweta Wani from India received a Master of Science degree in Pharmaceutical Sciences, advised by Aaron Mose. Shweta is continuing her training as a PhD student in pharmaceutics at the University of Iowa. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our Master of Science degree recipients. Now I'm pleased to announce the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree and to celebrate just a few of their accomplishments. As a reminder, a more detailed listing of each of our graduates' accomplishments can be found in the program. In addition, each candidate's dissertation title is listed in the program. Weilin Ai from Wuhan, China, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Integrative Physiology and Molecular Medicine, supervised by Saraswati Vishwanathan. He had 5 publications and 12 presentations. Weilin received an American Heart Association Predoctoral Fellowship, the Gastrointestinal and Liver Section Research Recognition Award, and the John Forte Distinguished Abstract Award. He will work as a postdoctoral fellow at UNMC. Congratulations. Rima Mohammed Ahmed Al-Balushi from Oman received a Doctor of Philosophy in Health Services Research, Administration, and Policy, supervised by Ronnie Horner. In his absence, Dr. Rowley will perform the hooding. Rima has given 15 presentations, received the College of Public Health Best PhD Research Presentation Award, and served as a facilitator for Interprofessional Education Day. She will work as a medical doctor and public health doctor at the Ministry of Health in Muscat, Oman. Congratulations. Wafa Nasser Al-Dafiri from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, supervised by DJ Murray. She also earned a Business for Biosciences certificate degree, had 5 publications, and gave over 18 presentations. Wafa received a Child Health Research Institute mini-grant and the Presidential Trainee Award from the American Society for Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics. She has taken a position as a clinical reviewer in the Division of Cancer Pharmacology at the Food and Drug Administration in Silver Spring, Maryland. Congratulations. Ryan T. Kennedy from Knoxville, Tennessee, received a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA, Health Practice and Medical Education Research, supervised by Christina Kinziger. He had 1 publication, gave 4 presentations, was recognized as a National Safety Council Rising Star, and served on the board of directors for the Tennessee Valley Section AIHA. Congratulations. Luana J. de Campos from Setaquedas, Brazil, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, supervised by Martine Conda Sheridan. In his absence, Dr. Rowley will perform the hooding. Luana had 12 publications, 4 presentations, and received a UNMC Graduate Studies assistantship. She also received an American Chemical Society Conference Travel Award and the D.E. Shaw Research Graduate and Postgraduate Women's Fellowship. She will work as a postdoctoral research associate. Congratulations. Samantha Ann Diekman from Lincoln, Nebraska, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA, Patient-Oriented Research, supervised by Corey Hansen, who is performing the hooding. Samantha's research has yielded 2 presentations to date. Congratulations. Rebecca Ann Drakowski from Harrisburg, North Carolina, received a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA Patient-Oriented Research, supervised by Ann Anderson Berry. She had 10 publications, gave over 20 presentations, and received an NIH F30 Ruth L. Kirstein Individual Predoctoral Fellowship, for which she has been recognized as a Graduate Student of Distinction. Rebecca has volunteered at the Heartland Equine Riding Therapy Academy, mentored at Girls Inc., and served as president of Empower. She will continue her training as a medical student at UNMC. Congratulations. Benjamin G. Gerardo from Glendale, Arizona, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, supervised by Marilyn Larson. His research has produced 4 publications and 4 presentations to date. He is the Quality Assurance Quality Control Supervisor at Viero Resources in Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Congratulations. Hannah L. Harris from Maud, Texas, received a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Molecular Genetics and Cell Biology, supervised by Jordan Rowley. She had 9 publications, 4 presentations, and received a UNMC Graduate Studies Assistantship. She received the Team Contribution Award from the ENCODE Nuclear Architecture Working Group, mentored for the High School Alliance and INBRI undergraduate student programs, and volunteered for the Omaha Public Schools Head Start program. She will work as a postdoctoral research associate at UNMC. Congratulations. Aaron Alexander Jensen from Henderson, Nebraska, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, supervised by Scott Ouellette. He had 5 publications, 9 presentations, and received a UNMC Graduate Studies Assistantship. Aaron was a semifinalist in the Midwest Healthcare Case Competition and co-founded and served as the Vice President and President of the UNMC Student Consulting Club. Congratulations. Haochen Jiang from Zhenjiang, China, received a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, supervised by Dong Wang. She had 6 publications, 3 presentations, and received a Best Abstract Travel Award. She has accepted a position as an ORISE Fellow at the Food and Drug Administration in Silver Spring, Maryland. Congratulations. Chinmay Zogdeo from Pune, India, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, supervised by David Upeki. Dr. Rowley will perform the hooding. Chinmay had 10 publications, gave 3 presentations, and received the Buki Memorial Fund Award. Chinmay also received the Graduate Student Research Award from the American Association of Indian Pharmaceutical Scientists and served as the treasurer for the American Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists student chapter. He has accepted a position as a senior scientist at Merck in Rahway, New Jersey. Congratulations. Kajal Kamra from New Delhi, India, received a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Integrative Physiology and Molecular Medicine, supervised by Hanjun Wang. She had 3 publications, gave 14 presentations, and received an American Heart Association predoctoral fellowship, earning her recognition as a graduate student of distinction. Kajal also served as a supplemental instructor, peer academic consultant, IGPBS student representative, and global student ambassador. She is a postdoctoral research associate at UNMC. Congratulations. Raju Lama Tamang from Omaha, Nebraska, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, supervised by Amar Singh, who is performing the hooding. Raju's research has produced 7 publications and 9 presentations to date. He is a postdoctoral fellow at Veterans Affairs in Omaha, Nebraska. Congratulations. Catherine Margaret Meilenberg from Aurora, Nebraska, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, supervised by Aaron Mose. Katie had 3 publications, 4 presentations, and received the UNMC Student Leadership Scholarship. She also served as president of the UNMC Graduate Student Association, senator for the UNMC Student Senate, and domestic student representative on the UNMC Mentorship Committee. She has accepted a position as a postdoctoral fellow at the National Cancer Institute in Bethesda, Maryland. Congratulations. Satira A.Y. Nelson from Lincoln, Nebraska, received a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA, Health Practice, and Medical Education Research. Martonia Gaskill served as her supervisor. Satira chaired the French Alliance Teacher Scholarship Committee and is currently an assistant professor at UNMC. Congratulations. Nhi Minh Nguyen from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Molecular Genetics and Cell Biology, supervised by Gurudit Pendiala. Nhi had 8 publications and 8 presentations. She received the Lieberman Travel Award, served as a judge for the Nebraska Junior Academy of Science, and co-hosted the Ask and Tell with Medical Science Liaisons webinar series. Nhi is a postdoctoral research associate at UNMC. Congratulations. Abiola Abidemi Oladapo from Idenra, Nigeria, received a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS Genetics, Molecular Genetics and Cell Biology, supervised by Paulsami Periasamy. Abiola had 9 publications, gave 6 presentations, and received an NIH T32 Neuroimmunology of Disease Training Program Fellowship. Congratulations. Milan Kumar J. Patel from Surat, India, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA Patient-Oriented Research, supervised by Howard Gendelman. He had over 14 publications, gave 5 presentations, and received 2 New Invention Awards and 6 Research Innovation Awards from UNIMED. He has accepted a position as a Scientist 1 in Analytical Research and Development at AbbVie in Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations. Aidan E. Quinn from Brewster, New York, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Health Promotion and Disease Prevention Research, supervised by Dijun Su. Aidan had 3 publications, 7 presentations, and served as the College of Public Health Research on the College of Public Health Research and Development Committee. Other service includes the Out Nebraska Board of Directors and the River City Mixed Chorus Board of Directors. Aidan is a research specialist at the University of Nebraska Public Policy Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. Congratulations. Aitadal Mohammed Ali Reslain from Tripoli, Lebanon, received a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, supervised by Paul Fay. She had 6 publications, 12 presentations, and was a Fulbright Scholar. Aitadal received an American Heart Association pre-doctoral fellowship, served as a graduate student representative on the Pathology and Microbiology Graduate Committee, and on the Education and Meritorious Awards Review Committee. She is a postdoctoral research fellow at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Congratulations. Ramya J. Saloom from Damascus, Syria, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS, Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, supervised by Maher Abdullah. She had 3 publications, gave 4 presentations, and received the Best Poster Award at the Midwest Student Biomedical Research Forum. Ramya will work as a postdoctoral fellow at UNMC. Congratulations. Harlan Russell Sales of Kearney, Nebraska, received a Doctor of Philosophy in Biostatistics, supervised by Lynette Smith and Christopher Wickman. Harlan gave 3 presentations, received the Council of Chapters Outstanding Service Award from the American Statistical Association, and the College of Public Health Student Research Conference Award. He also served as a senator for the UNMC Student Senate and as a lay leader at the First United Methodist Church of Omaha. Congratulations. Gwen Lucille Scarr from Omaha, Nebraska, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA Clinical and Translational Research, supervised by Tammy Killian. She had 11 publications, 8 presentations, and served as chair of the Pediatric Infectious Diseases Society Research Affairs Subcommittee. She is currently an associate professor of pediatric infectious diseases at UNMC. Congratulations. Jabin Teba from Vijayawada, India, received a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA Health Practice and Medical Education Research, supervised by Eleanor Rogan. In Dr. Rogan's absence, Dr. Bessler will perform the hooding. Jabin had 2 publications, gave 7 presentations, was a Buffett Early Childhood Institute graduate scholar, and a graduate fellow at the Doherty Water for Food Global Institute and the Nebraska Water Center. She is a postdoctoral research associate at UNMC. Congratulations. Elaine Leah Wilson from Atlanta, Georgia, earned a Doctor of Philosophy in MSIA Preventative and Societal Medicine, supervised by Sharon Metcalf. She gave over 10 presentations, received the National Military Family Association Scholarship, and a Nebraska Admiralship appointment. Elaine was a founding member of the Public Health Awareness and Communications team and served as a military family liaison for the Department of Defense in Okinawa, Japan. She works in public health emergency management at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations. Chen Jiang from Beijing, China, received a Doctor of Philosophy in IGPBS Neuroscience, supervised by Prasantha Dash. She completed the Teaching Online Course Design, Delivery, and Teaching Presence program, had 7 publications and 8 presentations. Chen received an NIH T32 Neuroimmunology of Disease Training Program Fellowship, the Early Career Investigator Travel Award from the Society for Neuroimmune Pharmacology, and the Young Investigator Travel Award from the American Society of Virology. She is a postdoctoral fellow at UNMC. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of the doctoral degree recipients. I now invite Dr. Schmid back to the podium.
There are but a few more steps to take before our graduates move forward into the next stage of their lives and careers. One will take place later tonight when degrees are conferred at the UNMC commencement ceremony at Baxter Arena. Another step occurs now as the graduates take an oath written by UNMC graduate students, pledging their professional integrity. Graduating students, please stand and take the oath along with me. I faithfully pledge to uphold my professional integrity by maintaining the highest standard of ethics and quality in my pursuit of academic and professional excellence. I will uphold an unwavering commitment to report and interpret my research on professional findings with steadfast honesty and clarity. I pledge to share openly and generously my discoveries, obstacles, and triumphs. I will work to improve our world through communication with peers and teaching students of all ages. I will strive to be continually conscious of the responsibility that accompanies the endowment of my degree. It is with tremendous pride and enthusiasm that I seal my commitment to advance mankind through extraordinary biomedical research, teaching, or provision of service. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, graduates, congratulations again to each and every one of you for your extraordinary accomplishments and the resiliency you have shown in completing your training here at UNMC. You've made it to this day after years and years of hard work, after late nights, long days, overcoming hurdles along the way. You've made many sacrifices, given up so much, and now you are about to be rewarded with your hard-earned degrees. Some of you will be continuing on to postdoctoral training, while others are going on to a new job in industry. Some of you will be taking teaching jobs at an institution of higher learning. Whatever your situation, we are very proud of each and every one of you and what you have accomplished, and we are equally confident that you'll have great careers ahead of you. Today, we stand on the precipice of a new era in science and healthcare, an era defined by rapid innovation, complex challenges, and the unwavering need for bold thinkers like you. The world is facing unprecedented health crises, from global pandemics to the rising tide of chronic diseases. The work ahead is immense, but the promise is even greater. These profound challenges facing us demonstrate why we need to continue to train researchers such as yourselves. As the newest graduates in the scientific community, you carry with you the knowledge, the curiosity, and the determination to confront these challenges head-on. You've been equipped with the tools to not only explore the unknown, but also to transform it into something that benefits humanity. It's no longer enough to ask the questions. Now it is your responsibility to find the answers. The road will not always be easy. You will encounter setbacks, obstacles, and uncertainties. But remember that in those moments, innovation is born. You are the researchers who will lead us into a healthier, more sustainable future, the ones who will make the discoveries, break the barriers, and inspire generations to come. We're confident that you have received extraordinary training here at UNMC and that you will excel and be the future leaders and giants in your chosen field long after you have left us. So as you step forward into your next chapter, take with you the spirit of resilience, collaboration, and discovery. Our world needs your talents, your ideas, and your passion. The challenges may be great, but so too is your potential to change the world. The future of science is in your hands. Rise to the occasion and make a lasting impact. As we conclude our ceremony, I'd like to recognize the individuals to whom our graduates are intricately entangled and those who have enabled them to reach this day. First, spouses, significant others, and children of our graduates, please stand and remain standing. Second, parents, please stand and remain standing. Next, grandparents, aunts, uncles, relatives, and friends of graduates, please stand and remain standing. That should be everyone. I see some of you not standing. Okay. We thank all of these individuals for their major investment in today's graduates and in UNMC. You may be seated. I'd also like to take the opportunity to recognize the very dedicated individuals who have spent several years with these graduates, preparing them for lives of continued learning, dedicated study, and service to others. These individuals, of course, are our faculty. Would all the faculty members please stand? Thank you. Thank you for all you do for our students. Lastly, as you continue to strive for excellence in reaching your goals, I wish you good health, happiness, and success in the challenging years ahead. You're all invited to join us at a reception just across the hall out these doors, and congratulations on your achievement in reaching this day. Good luck and Godspeed.